AJ. He's in a silly mood because we've been having a fun evening. We went to the curve game. He's 8 years old. Can you tell? It's like if you have a grandson or a son that's 8, if you recognize this behavior, this is the age. So anyway, so we went to a curve game, baseball game earlier, and he got to be
brush kid.
The brush kid. So he got to use a giant red toothbrush and
toothbrush
brush off the base.
brush off the base.
All right, okay.
And first base.
Okay, so we are going to, and we've been talking about this. He's getting upset because I'm using the word dupe. So, that's kind of a big deal in YouTube world. Us designer type people, we like to do dupes.
Don't say dupe in my face.
Okay, so dupe is short for duplicate.
What's duplicate?
Right? So that means we're going to make a fake one. So like if there's an Anthropologie mirror or West Elm or something that's really expensive, we try to make it instead of having to buy it, because AJ showed me this a while back, and this is the
Monster Book of Monsters.
Yeah, so this
From
is a
Harry Potter and the Prison of Azkaban.
See, he knows way more about this subject than I do, that's for sure. So we have this printed out, and we have some supplies here, and we are going to try to recreate this. So can we do this, AJ?
No.
Oh, jeez. Okay, we can do it. I have more confidence in us than that.
No, we can't.
So I used my Atlas abilities before we got
tearing
started.
Apart the innocent books.
These are old encyclopedias, and
I wanted to read this.
So we ripped the cover off the back cover off the first one, both covers off the middle one, and the front cover off the bottom one. So we're going to put the screen down, not only so you can not see AJ making faces, but so you can see what we're going to do, because we're going to get started.
I want them to see my silly face.
If you are just tuning in, please, say hi, because we will be able to see your comments, and especially if there's any moms or grandmas watching. So, all right, I'm going to put the screen down here. So what we have is this stack of books. Okay, so we need to glue these together first. AJ? Okay. He is a ham. Okay, so we have the top book. So that's all together. So we're going to use some glue. Are you going to do this, or am I going to do this?
I'm doing it.
Oh, looks like I'm doing it, because you look like you're making silly faces.
Why are you doing it?
Okay, well you got to help me then. Okay, so what we need to do, so this is the top, so we're going to have to flip this over on it. So can you line that up and press it down?
I can line it up and press it down.
Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, because after all, this is a book of monsters. So, monsters aren't necessarily known for being neat.
Neat.
So we are going to put more glue on. And now we're going to flip this one over. So line this one up.
Great.
Okay, that one's good, because we're going to put some weight on it. So, okay, so line that one up. I'll glue and you press.
I press. I'm so proud of myself.
AJ is going to have he has a little sister now, Lainey.
And Gracie.
And he has one on the way. So I guess he's practicing up with that baby talk.
Yeah, goo, get, and everything else.
And everything else, yep. But he's actually in 3rd grade.
I am in the middle of 3rd grade.
And
don't listen to anything she says. She's a weirdo.
Okay. All right. So now we're putting the back cover on. AJ. Okay. So we have this kind of all lined up here. I'm just going to press it together, and it doesn't matter that it looks like that because the next step we're going to cover it with fur. So I'm gonna kind of think of
this thingy.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking of it kind of like when you cover your books. I know it's a little crooked, but that's okay. So let's set it aside for a second and lay this down. So we're gonna lay some of this fur down, and we're gonna lay it fur side down so we can cut it out. It is very soft.
Oh, I was accidentally kicked Grizz. I didn't know he was down there.
Okay, so when you cover books for school, you lay it down, and then you open it up, and then you cut around it. So that's what we're going to do. And then we can get rid of all this fur. So I'm going to go ahead and do this because these are not really good fabric scissors. So I'm going to be struggling with this. Let's move it over a little bit because I can't see. So all I'm doing here is, like I said, struggling with this. I should have some fabric scissors here. Oh my gosh, this is hard to cut. We'll get it though.
Will we?
Yeah, I have.
I don't think so.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Exactly, I'm a little faith person.
Little face or little faith?
Little face. Everybody laugh at me everything I say because I'm so hilarious.
I don't know about that. So tell them a little bit about your life. Tell them what sports you like to play.
Baseball.
And now that baseball season's over.
It is basketball.
And soccer.
Yeah.
You don't like soccer?
Not my favorite.
Not your favorite,
My
really?
mom makes me play for travel teams now.
Because it's your mom's favorite, huh?
Yep. I'm her number 25.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah. Okay, so we got the side cut, so now we have to cut across the top. And like I said, this isn't easy, so bear with me here a minute.
Bear with me.
Man, you know what you
they
can get me for...
They don't want to see your arm.
Oh, sorry. You know what you can get me for Christmas?
What?
Scissors.
No. You have scissors in your hands.
Yeah, but they're terrible.
They're only terrible for fabric.
Yeah.
You're not going to do a lot of fabric cutting.
Well, I should have grabbed fabric scissors from upstairs.
Hey. These things, it's a different kind of fabric. Like, do you see
it's
how
really
thick it is?
different.
It's thick.
It is. It's really weird.
It's thick like my skin. I have a lot of skin.
So tell them.
Because everybody has a bunch of layers of skin.
That's true. Do you know what your skin is called? What those layers are called?
I know what they're called. The organs.
Well, your skin is an organ. Epidermis?
Look, everybody, there's a green light in my eye.
Yeah, there is.
Now my other...
They probably can't see the green light, though.
They can't?
No.
I wanted my funny shape.
Okay, boy, this is a process here, getting this cut, but we're getting there. We're almost halfway there. I really should have. I'd let him entertain you, but I'm a little afraid.
You're not afraid of me?
No, I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, I wanted to roll the word.
Believe me, you're going to get to. If I'm struggling with this, I have a feeling you'd have a real hard time with it.
I'm sorry she cut you, fabric. I tried to stop her. I thought you were a blanket.
You won't believe how soft this fabric is. It really is. It's almost too soft for a monster book. But I guess monsters are soft.
I don't know.
How many monsters have you touched?
Which monsters have you none? I've never even seen the monster.
Just on
I've seen the Loch Ness.
I've seen the monster at the end of this book, the Sesame Street book.
Sesame Street isn't real. I've seen a real monster. I've seen Bigfoot.
You have seen Bigfoot?
Yes, in the forest.
Where did you see him?
I forget if it was the woods or the forest.
Yeah. Wow.
Basically the same thing anyway.
We're almost there, guys. Yay!
Okay, we're there.
Woo!
I'm sorry she cut you. She's a maniac.
Well,
Okay,
so that's
now we
another project
close.
waiting to happen. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna glue. So we're gonna do a little planning right now.
Ooh, it's so cold.
It's coming
so
together,
cold.
huh?
It's so cold. It's so cold.
Okay, so again, here's our inspiration.
That's
and
not
so
inspiration. That's dum-dum.
Let's glue this on here next.
But hey,
okay.
Wait, this stuff shouldn't be hanging off the sides.
Well, we're gonna cut it. Remember how like it looks like that? So that's that.
But it wouldn't hang off if we did that.
It hangs off the side as it is. You can see that. We might have to do that part later though, because it's gonna be.
What do you mean later?
Like later after we're done with the video, because it's gonna be a real struggle for me to cut all those little things. So let's glue this next. Okay.
I don't want to glue it. I
Well-
want to press it.
Well, you can press it after we get the glue on. So we're just using wood glue because wood glue is really good for lots of things. I like
It's
it
only
because it
good for
dries
wood.
pretty quickly.
Do you
Look, it
ever-
spells W. Wood.
Oh. Oh. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It's not.
And we're just gonna flip
Why
this
would
over.
you do that? Now the fabric
Okay,
is
and now
so-
we're gonna flip it the other way
And
and glue it.
hey, can I glue it this time? Can I?
Sure.
Thank you. And
We're a little off camera, so let's move it over. It might be easier for you anyway. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay.
now we
So,
fold
yep,
this
let's
flap.
flap that over.
I'm sorry, fabric. I'm so sorry.
You
Even
can
though you're
sort of
probably
feel it a
dead
little
because she
underneath.
cut you.
Doesn't that feel good?
Oh, it does. Everybody, copy this video. It's so comfy if you lay in it. I tried it.
Oh, by the way, I got the fabric at Joann's. I had to
Oh, and by
order-
the way, a warning: you better vacuum it after the craft, because it drops off the fur.
Yeah,
everywhere.
you should see the floor. There's like black.
The floor is black like lava rocks.
Yes. Okay.
It's
Let's
even in my
do
hand.
the tongue. Okay.
The tongue,
The tongue.
not the tongue,
Yeah, the tongue.
not the tongue. We have to
So-
cut more fabric.
Well, I bet you this is going to be easy to cut. So we're gonna
Can I cut
cut this piece.
I'm gonna cut it.
No, I'll cut it.
I'll cut it.
Can
That's
you
a
cut-
bookmark.
All right, cut up here.
That's a bookmark, not a
Oh,
tongue.
well, it looks like a tongue.
Bookmark. Why do you
Okay.
think it's out of the mouth?
Well, tongues. So, okay. Are you gonna cut it? Cut it up like this.
Well, it looks like it has like this slant in the middle. So I'm gonna do
Well, we'll get that next. Just cut like a rectangle out, and then we'll cut that notch out.
rectangle. Alright.
A rectangle.
What's a rectangle?
Start about here.
Okay.
You know what a rectangle is.
No, don't. I'm done.
Okay. Let me try.
No. I'm good. I just have to do it in the sharp part. Can you hold this still?
You know, I always tell my tell you guys whenever you're watching videos, I always put the link to my Amazon wish list in there. I should put scissors on there, right?
How do you do this, please?
I don't know. I figured this would be easier to cut than the fur.
Show off.
Show off. Okay. I'm going to straighten this up, making it look a little straighter.
It doesn't need to be straight. It's a tongue. It's a monster tongue.
I thought it was a bookmark.
You said it was a tongue. I'm just using your words for you. I'm trying to be nice.
You were nice.
No, I'm not. You're the nice one. I am naughty.
So if you come on, don't forget to say hi so we can answer you back.
Say hi.
Okay, so we're going to cut a little notch out of this. So it's sort of rounded and then it's a little
We're doing art. We're doing artsy. Cause we're artsy fartsy. Yarny. Cause we're artsy fartsy.
That used to be a bad word you couldn't say. Now people say it all the time.
Really?
Yeah. See? So when I opened these books, these cards were in there. And these are from 1967 zip code locator cards. A bunch of them. They were in the encyclopedia.
Hey, it's like way shorter down here. You have like long strips coming off.
Okay.
I want to make this thing perfect.
Perfect. You're looking for perfection. Okay, so we're going to do a little painting. You want to paint this? Because
I'm painting it, not you.
That's what I said. Do
Not
you
at
want to
all.
paint this?
I don't.
We have a little bit of red paint here from
We're
a
gonna need
kit.
like to make some like black or blue in there.
Well, it's already black, so if you do it lightly, it'll be okay.
Huh? Good job.
If I open it from the right side. Okay. Here's a brush.
I'm really bad at this, but I'm sorry.
Just
I'm really bad.
do what I call a dry brush. So not a lot of paint.
Like that.
Let's get rid of some of this paint. Because that way you'll see the black come through. And just like a little bit of paint. And just do it in strokes and then you'll see. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you do see it black.
Yeah.
But you need like more.
But you need to get some of that off because it's called dry brushing.
Okay. Parts of it we won't need to dry brush. That might not be dry brush.
Yeah, you're getting a little more paint on there. And let's do this. Let's go the whole way down here with this paint. Okay. Here, you can get a little bit more and then like start here and go the whole way down. And try to leave a little bit in the center that's black. Because it kind of looks like the middle of the tongue. No.
It's not a tongue. It is a bookmark.
It's a bookmark that looks incredibly like a tongue.
It's not anywhere near the mouth.
Okay. He is quite the Harry Potter expert.
No,
How
that's
many?
how I know that the bookmark. What?
How many Harry Potter things do you have?
Like 100. Like Legos?
Okay. Well, let's not paint my nails.
Oh,
Okay.
100.
Let's get rid of that little streak.
Like.
Yeah. Let's just. Okay. I think it looks great.
No,
Okay?
no. We need the sides. Like this. We need the bottom too.
Actually, I really like it the way it is.
Except for the two little strips they need to go with
Okay. I think it's perfect.
So do I, but they need the strips. Okay, that's a little too much. Maybe if I just take some and then put it over here.
Okay. Let's just kind of bring this paint back up this way a little bit. Okay.
We need it
All
on
right.
the
Let's
bottom.
let this dry.
We need it at the bottom. need it on the bottom.
No, we don't. Because that is like a fabric, so I don't think it's going to paint very well. So let's
Both sides
just
are
set
fabric.
this aside, okay? And let that dry. And then I think that we should cut the thing. It kind of looks like a bird. Do you want me to cut that? Because
I want
of
to cut
that?
it.
Huh?
I want to cut it.
You want to cut it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And glue it.
Well, you had trouble cutting this. That's why I offered to cut it.
You're not cutting it. Sorry.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's cut the monsters out and then so
Wait.
just cut a straight line here. And just kind of like you did exactly before.
Like a tube?
Yeah, just kind of a rectangle, just like you did before. That's for
Can
the
you hold it
word
still again?
monsters. Yeah, it's gonna be real jaggedy though. Can I just cut it?
No.
Because I mean you're having a hard time cutting this fabric. I
No,
just
it's
want
only
it to be
because
straight.
my fingers won't fit in it.
Okay. Do you want to try to cut the bird out?
You need to glue that.
Yeah, well, we're gonna write the word monsters on it first. Okay.
Okay.
So do we want to cut the bird part out?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need help with that?
I think you need to cut it. I'll write it.
Okay.
I can figure out that cursive stuff.
Okay. But how about, okay, I'll cut the bird out and then you write it. Let me get this.
Remember, like the bottom is like a slant in it.
Yeah, and then I can, if you want, I can write the word monsters and you can
I'm writing all.
Okay, you're writing everything. Alrighty.
And then you cut it.
Okay, so let's...
So I think like the top should be like the wings. I think it's about the right size.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now I'm having a hard time cutting it.
Then we cut that curve at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, so this one kind of went down like this. And then when we get here, we cut
Sorry
this.
for the weight. You've had a lot of weights. I'm very sorry. I think you can't see the green dot, but there's a green dot right in my eyes. There's also a red dot somewhere. Not even on the camera though.
Does that look like it?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Good. Okay, so let's...
Now
So you need to do some writing. So, which one do you think? The fine one? I think you should use the fine marker for the bird and then the heavier marker for the monsters. Which one do you want to do first?
Monsters.
Okay, so that is here. So
hey, oh wait, I just noticed something. It like goes down on the side of the monsters and in the middle there.
Oh.
So there's room for like the letters.
Well, we'll just kind of make them contained in the thing.
Maybe I should just like make it go
difficult.
down into the bottom.
You gonna do it like that?
Yeah. I think I can do this.
This is an oil-based pen that we're using, and it's kind of stinky. And if you're just tuning in, this is what we're doing. Oh, and I'm taking AJ's guide away from him. But we're simulating the Monster Book of Monsters, right? From Harry Potter.
I stopped saying that to everyone. I think
Well,
they know.
If they just tuned in, they wouldn't know. Now, the
You're distracted.
the fabric feels kind of a little bit gluey, so we're gonna have to be careful how we let this dry. But right now, AJ is writing the word monsters on here, and he's doing a great job. So, like I said, if you pop on, say hi, and we'll have a little conversation while AJ is writing the word monsters.
Sorry if all you can hear is crickets and my whispering.
And this looks kind of like a lowercase N with
Like
a little curvy on it.
down.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good artist. He's very.
I buy room for all this.
You will. He's artistically inclined.
What? No idea what you just said, but.
The end goes down a little bit further. Okay, it looks great.
Thanks. Looks like the S is kind of connected to that. And then it looks like there's like a little.
I like the way the T kind of just, the edges of the T go down.
Look like there's a little dot behind
that. You're doing a great job. Okay, let's keep it moving because that pen's a little stinky.
Let's see.
Yeah, just like the tails just kind of come down on both sides. That looks so good. You are doing great. Now it looks like a lowercase e.
Yes, and then there's like a line because
some weird little tail through it.
So like, oh, I think I know. You just do like more of an 8, only it has like a cross through it, like an oval.
Kind of looks like a lowercase e, and then that line just kind of goes down along the side.
That's because it is a lowercase e.
So AJ got a cup at the curve game, and he got to be the brush boy. And it was also, good job. It was also the Altoona area business community. So they also said my business name. So it was a good night at the curve.
Night?
Yeah, and about an hour. We really couldn't stay very long. The weather was nice. It started getting a little chilly, but. Hey, look who's on, Mama. She's been trying to figure out how to say hi for 20 minutes. She said it looks great so far. You gonna say hi to your mom?
Hi, Mom.
And is Lainey watching too? Say, hey, Lainey.
Hi, Lainey.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Taking a lot of artistic liberty with that S, but it looks good. And it fits just perfect. Good job, good job. Let's get the lid on that marker because it stinks.
I think we need to cut a little strip.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, let's do that. And it looks like this dried pretty quickly.
You never know if it's dried.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna lay this on here. So it's gonna go on the book like that. Okay. And Lainey says hi, AJ and Grandma. We love you.
Love you.
Okay, so now let's use the fine tip.
Okay.
And
I think this thing needs like a little shortened.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think you actually have it good.
I think it's pretty good, but here's a little tip. You know, whenever I'm trying to make sure that I fit all my letters in something like, let's count the letters. So M, like, let's do the middle first, and then you can do the top and the bottom.
Okay.
So let's
Which one am I using?
You're using this one, I think. No, no, that's the thicker one. Yeah, this is the thinner one. You're using this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because we count the space. So the middle would be M-O.
Monster book.
So the R would actually be the middle. So if you start and put your R here, then you'll be able to make sure that you get everything on there. Don't make it too big.
Agree. Oh, this is really wet.
Okay, now you're going to have to leave a space, okay, and then do the book, okay?
Okay.
And then you'll have to come back and finish monster. Don't forget to leave a space. Oh, okay, you are. I see what you're doing there. I'm just going to hold that end down for you.
I can't see.
Oh. You're doing fine.
I think
It looks great. I think it looks great. Okay, so 2 little O's.
It looked like the O was kind of connected here.
Okay, good job.
Space.
Okay, and then your K.
Might
It's
even
almost
need to
kind of
cut
like
it.
like your K kind of looks like a,
like it curves.
almost like a cursive.
It looks like, I'll just copy what I see. So
Don't make it too far away. Remember your spacing. It's one word, so. You know what? Why don't we put this over here so you don't need to keep lifting your arm up to see it.
Well, it looks like a bee almost, and it doesn't curve back.
It almost does look like a bee. So if you haven't seen it, this is what we're doing here. He's simulating that. Okay, this should maybe be a little skinnier. It looks okay. That looks good. Okay, I just think though this is kind of connected here. Okay. Okay, so let's do the rest of your monster.
K is weird.
Oh,
look at that M.
It'll be fine. I know, it's like it has 4 little prongs to it.
Oh, how the heck do I do that?
I don't know. Let's just do it. Are you going to be able to go backwards?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, we got fur on the pen. Okay, let's do it.
I think I can do it.
Would you like Grandma's help? I know you can do it.
Except for that last part.
Perfect. Okay. Weird writing backwards, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't really do it without touching that thing.
Do you want me to do it from here?
No.
Then.
Whoa. Oh, this key's weird.
How about we, that's an F. Oh, no, you're right. It is a T. Duh.
It looks like kind of like that.
Yeah, it does. So why don't I move it over a little so you're not like leaning on what you already wrote. I'll hold it down here for you. So while AJ is
dot here.
Yeah. While he's finishing that up, I'm just gonna tell you that we have some classes at the shop. Are, you're supposed to be writing.
I know, I'm trying to figure out how to do
Okay.
this.
And we actually have a cool Halloween book and bottle class. Similar, only or that book isn't furry. It's the Book of Spells.
A little bit back up. Yeah. I
Okay,
might not
keep
be able to
moving.
fit in there.
Yeah, we can fit it. Do you want me to do it?
No.
We just kind of need to move along a little. So do you mind if I glue while you're doing that?
I don't care if you do.
Okay. So I'm going to glue the monsters label on here. And it's really weird because there's little eyes that go in this. It's actually kind of a fun project for me because I would never have dreamed this up. I don't even know how this got started.
Oh,
I think
no. No, I just noticed I was putting my hand in that.
it's barely noticeable. You really can't see it.
Yes, you
So
can.
I'm just going to lay this down in the fur, kind of position it in there.
So are still wet anyway.
Yeah, I think when your dad asked if I could keep you tonight, and it's always Tuesday talk, so we started talking about what kind of project we could do.
What the? How do you heck do you do that?
What?
Like the M.
The M. Well,
I think you
it's
like curve it.
just kind of like a lowercase m, only it looks like there's like 4 prongs to it.
What the?
Or 3, I guess. No, there are 4, right? Do another hump over here, this way. There we go. And then bring this M here. Let me see that a second. Oh, I guess that doesn't get on. Yeah, then just bring this down a little bit, like that. I think it looks
Where
good.
does it bring it down there? Oh.
Yeah. So, are you gonna do?
That M is so weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that H is weird too. Oh, I see how it's an H. Look, you see how it curves down and then it comes back up like a lowercase h?
Okay.
And it just has like the lines added to it.
Okay. Do you want to practice it first on the paper? Just try to do it a little faster.
The H?
Just the whole thing if you want. I mean, if you do it once, that way you might feel better about it.
Yeah, I do kind of feel weird about it.
Okay, because what you can do is put that right in the middle, and then you'll know your T and your E spacing.
Comes down.
I'm trying to do this before his 9th birthday. Okay, so put that in there.
Mm-hmm. Just like a regular H to start with.
It almost looks like a 5 and an 8. It's kind of weird.
Yes.
It's that crazy Harry Potter magic stuff.
I think if you like extend that.
Because then it kind of closes up like an 8. Also, I'm anxious to get this marker closed because it stinks.
I didn't even notice that. I haven't smelled this whole time.
Okay.
Okay, now I do the.
This should be easy.
Yes.
Just make the tail of the F kind of long-ish.
like it kind of curved back a little there.
Mm-hmm.
Just like maybe there.
All
I think
right,
this part
good
might be
job. Let's
blue.
get this marker closed. All right.
I think the teeth are going to be the coolest part.
Okay, well let's get some glue on here. Let's open the glue up first.
Yeah, did you go like that? It's not smearing under there.
Okay, and I'll get this in the way so you can see it. Oops.
So cool.
It is cool.
How are we going to fit all those eyes in there now?
Well,
I think you need to
there's
put it more high up.
about, I don't know, it looks like 4 of them.
No, look,
So I
look,
think
look.
we have room.
1, 2, no. That's just a patch like in the... There's some glue right here.
Okay. All right, where's our eyes?
Eyes?
Okay, oh, here they
Oh,
are.
wait. We don't want those. They're white.
Well, they look a little different. Maybe we can put some black paint on them.
We should put some black paint. We
I
don't
don't
have
have black paint here, but we can maybe decide to do that later. But it might look cool to have the white. I think those are actually like has white around them, but it's just
Like,
not as big.
That's just the shine of it. Yeah, we should definitely add like some black paint.
Ours doesn't have to be exactly like that one.
I want it.
Whenever we do what I call, he doesn't like to hear the word dupe anymore, but whenever I do those things, they're inspirations. So I don't know if you saw, that looks good. So should we glue them down?
Ow.
You want to do it? We only need a little bit. So here, how about we do this? I'll hold the glue.
How about
you just like set it on, yeah, do that.
I'll keep it there. Great.
Yeah, just kind of settle it in the fur. There's a little glue on there. Yeah, try not to get glue on the top of it because it'll dull the shine.
There's glue on the top.
It's all right. We'll wait till it dries and then we'll scratch it off.
Squeeze it a little. Yeah, we definitely need to put some black paint.
Here, I'm gonna put some on this, and you can.
What's that?
You can set the
Use mute for my eyes.
eye down in it.
I think the second one needs a little more glue. Yeah, the second one just comes right off.
Well, we're gonna have to let it dry.
And put a little bit on the top there.
All right, so this stuff is obviously gonna have to dry, but we're gonna flip it over and show you what we've got so far. Doesn't this look cool?
You can't see the one eye.
Well, it's kind of hidden, but that's okay. Those ones are kind of hidden in a way too.
We need to make the fringe, and then it'll look.
Yeah, the fringe might happen after. So now we're gonna stick the tongue in. So this is the tongue, or it's the bookmark, whatever. I don't know. So the teeth kind of go like around here-ish. So this seems like it should go down here somewhere. So
wow,
just basically like that.
Like I think you need to like make it hang out
a little further.
Yeah, like
okay,
like right there.
All right. Well, let me get some glue.
There's like here. Tentacles.
I know.
How am I gonna cut this?
I don't know how that works, but okay, we're gonna keep this closed then. Okay. All right, so our picture has all these crazy teeth. Now, we might have
We're gonna make them by this.
Yeah, so let's open this up and see what we've got and see how we
I'm
can make
sorry
that
my
look.
humor show is over. I am way more serious now.
Oh, this is cool. I like the way these are. Whoops, we lost one.
This is cool. Ooh, la, 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 la.
Yeah, I like
it's
that.
a torch. It's a torch.
That'll make it easier. So let's get rid of these real long ones. Now, don't do that, please.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of the real long ones, okay? Because
No, I think we need like. This would definitely be the best to put in the middle.
yeah, and these two, I think they're. No, maybe these are a little long too.
Yeah, I think we need to put these in like that.
Okay, so.
Yeah, we put them like right beside each other.
Okay, well that's good. We can kind of spear them in there, but I think we need to put a little red paint on them too, don't you think? Because they look
like
a little
on
bloody.
the edges.
Okay, so we have red paint here. Let's get that back out. Should you think we should paint it before we get it in there or after?
After. No, before.
Before. So this is about our last step. I think we should do it after.
What?
Because we'd have to let the paint dry. So if we just glue it and stick it in there, then we can just finagle our brush in there. Okay.
A bunch of hair right here. And fur.
Hairy fur. Well, it is Harry Potter. Okay, so these kind of have like little spikes on them. And just so you know,
that's because they're for pumpkins.
Oh. I
Did
got
you read
those.
It? Did you read it?
Look. I was just happy to find teeth because I was at the Dollar Tree and we needed teeth. And
right here.
So I got those.
On this side.
I know. I'm just getting the glue on it over here.
Is there another one of these? I think we need.
I think it maybe fell on the floor. Do you want these like on top of these kind of or beside?
Like where this was.
Like on top of it?
Yeah. Wait. No.
No. Like beside it.
Like
in there. Okay. All right. Yes. This just like that fell on the floor under your seat.
Yes. Where's that one? Okay. So I think we need to put these like.
Okay, that's good. All right. So let's get the.
But we need to put them like a little more deeper in because they're so long.
Okay. He knows what he wants here. So like in.
Yeah. Oh no, they're all falling out.
I know. We'll get them. We're gonna have to put. Well, you know what? I think we should put them in a different.
Yeah, maybe like right
section. That way these will stay in. I'll lift it up and so you guys can see what we're doing here. So we are inserting teeth in there. We got to be careful of this glue here. Yeah. That got pushed in really far. Okay, we're almost done. And
this one's like sticking out.
Okay,
right there.
We'll fix it. I just need to get this glue off of here so we don't get it in the fur. Okay.
This is so cool. Oh, this is all falling out.
That's okay. We're gonna let it dry. So this is about our last thing except putting a little paint on it.
And doing the fringe.
Well, the fringe we can't do tonight because we're gonna have to let this all dry.
No, other way.
Oh, okay.
So don't let it drip again. Over.
So we're gonna have to probably put a weight on this and make sure it's not in any glue and let it dry. So AJ, if you want to hold up the picture side by side, the picture. This was our inspiration. AJ's gonna hold up, and this is what we did. We're gonna tilt the camera back up so you can see our faces too. So I'll hang on to this a second. Hang on. And so, okay. So this is, hold it up again. Oh, now you can only see half of AJ's face. Okay, it's upside down. So I think we did pretty good. I like ours. So we're going to put a weight on it and make sure there's no glue around it. And then we're going to come back in with scissors and a little paint and bloody up the teeth and make some tentacles on the side. It's kind of like a fringe. Oh, we have another special guest here. We have Grizz. Oh, he's trying to be a special guest anyway. So anyway, want to thank you for joining AJ and I tonight. Sorry about the hand. And thank you for joining me. It was fun. So now we're going to probably have a snack, brush our teeth. And
how about we make peanut butter brownies? Brownies.
I don't think about that. It's been a long day. So anyway.
And that'll keep us energetic.
I don't think we need to be energetic now. It's time to wind it down.
I'm crushing her arm.
Literally, everybody. You are. Okay, so anyway, we're going to be going to bed soon. So thank you for joining us, and you all have a wonderful night. And you're going to say goodnight to Mom and Lainey if they're
Good
watching?
night, Mom. Good night, Lainey.
Good night. We love you.
Love you.
Okay, bye.
The end. Bye-bye.